Hi everyone, my name is Dennis. I'm from Hong Kong. Today my topic is how to teach vocabulary. How to teach vocabulary. First, we need to understand what is vocabulary, and then understand the science behind memory and use science-based techniques to improve learning. For example, our memory is like a glass wall with more people passing by. This kind of memory methods will be relatively stable as long as more use and thinking. The memory will be strengthened. After understanding, learning, and vocabulary acquisition, then analyze our learning and learning methods through the theory of 5 languages, such as Vygotsky, Noam Chomsky, Schema, Piaget, and Stephen questions. There are 2 main types of vocabulary learning: incidental vocabulary learning and intentional vocabulary learning. According to these 2 definitions, then introduce how to teach new vocabulary to the student. Eventually, as a teacher, what methods should we use to help students increase their new vocabulary? This is very important and what we learn on the first day to become a teacher. Book of Working with the Word. In fact, how to use vocabulary or meaning area will not only affect education, but also affect the contradiction between the country and the country, and the misunderstanding between people. Therefore, it may also cause irresponsible confidence. People should respect each other, be tolerant, have love, and help when you see other people in need, so that no matter you are from any country, they will accept you. Therefore, we must also think carefully in teaching students and teach them to use words and meaning differently in different cultural backgrounds. Finally, I would like to thank the professor for providing a book called Working with the Word. This book is a guide to teaching and learning vocabulary by Woodgall and Stewart Redman. The contents include language awareness activity, words and their meaning, idiom, word building, pronunciation, etc. In Part B, also have summarized student responsibility and teacher responsibility, cultural factor, and what approach and technique used in the presentation of new vocabulary to students. It's a very useful book. In conclusion, different teaching skills include communicative methods in vocabulary teaching, brain-based techniques for information retention, interactive methods, grammar translation methods, and explicit and implicit methods in vocabulary teaching. It taught me many ways to make students absorb well. I prefer to use interactive teaching methods. The interactive method has its own development route in cognitive psychology, and it is eager to understand the development of processes such as thinking, perception, reasoning, judgment, problem solving, and communication and language development. Strategy. In short, becoming a teacher is hard work. Pay attention to many strategical process and arrangement, and consider the level of student, and establish a good relationship of mutual trust between students. First, lay the foundation in the first week of class, and then establish regular procedure and rules to organize a classroom that is beneficial to learner. As a teacher, the concept of vocabulary meaning and how to introduce new vocabulary are very important. Interactive teaching methods and grammar translation methods should be used to improve student learning level, so that students can learn with a positive attitude and teach them to develop good knowledge. What we should teach is learning habits and self-reliant life skills. No matter what resources the school provides us, we must make good use of them. And finally, try to use project design, strategy, and management process. Strategy is very important, whether it's life, work, business, or becoming an educator. Success depends on the strategy you use. I'm very happy to learn handbook of vocabulary teaching strategy here. The content of the text gave me a lot of useful knowledge. There are many practical cases that can help me become a teacher, which is very important information for my future education work. I think we should have a good attitude and patience, such as how to a good person and also a good teacher. When encountering difficult or challenge, we should try to ask and share with experienced people. Communicating and accepting their suggestions are also very helpful to our daily life and work. Thank you very much. This is my presentation. Thank you.